Hey everybody, Brendan Appel here with Sons of Speed, and today we're going to talk about finding the right line at Gingerman Raceway in South Haven, Michigan. We'll be discussing the correct line using two high horsepower rear-wheel drive American cars, the 2015 Roush Mustang you see now, and a 2015 Corvette Stingray Z51 being driven by Sons of Speed founder Chris Balmas. If you have a smaller, more nimble sports car like a Lotus or a Miata, you might not need to go quite as wide as these two V8 powered brutes do. Let's start by watching the Mustang's lines from behind, and then we'll climb on board the Corvette for a fast lap. Coming into turn 1, this is a blind turn, so you're going to need to use those braking markers. Start braking. You want to take this slow the first time you do it. Hit the apex right over the curbing you see there. Go all the way out wide to the curbing on the right. You don't have to go all the way left here. The trick is don't go too fast in this section here. What you want to do is hit that second apex, this curbing here on the right, and then bring it all the way back out to that where that exit cone is on the left. Going to stay on the left here, do your braking here. You can do a little trail braking in as you see there. Turn it in. Try to get as close to that first apex as you can and use all of this exit curbing on the way out. That's turn 3. Into turn 4, you can go kind of flat right here. Make sure you get really close. You drive right over that curbing, which you're going to do a lot here. Into turn 5, it's a double apex. That's the first one. You get as close as you can there. Come out to the right side and then really hit the back side of that apex there, and you can use as much of that exit curbing as you need right there. Coming into turn 7 now, this is a long sweeper to the right. So what you want to do is hit that first apex there, push the car out with the throttle, hold the steering as steady as you can, use the throttle to modulate how far out the car is going. Let off the throttle, come back there on turn 9. Try to make that as straight a shot as you can to the exit curbing here. You want to hit the entry curb on this apex right there, then all the way back out toward the exit there. On the right, come back left for 10B. This is a little bit tricky. You want to get as close as you can to the apex and then use the throttle to push yourself out to the exit. If you put a couple tires on the exit curbing there, you're good. Stay to the left as you go down the straightaway here. Get as much speed as you can. But this is a very tricky turn coming up. You want to make sure you get your braking done. You can do a little bit of trail braking in here, but make sure you hit this apex over the curbing, and then there's a little bit of exit curbing you can use there. Do not be wild in here or too fast because you have the wall to contend with. It's the most dangerous turn on the track and the only one that can get you into serious trouble. Everywhere else has a good runoff. So again, 1, you're going to hit the apex curbing out to the exit curbing if you need it. Come about 3/4 of the way to the left. You want to swing this one wide and start pulling it in toward that second apex. Out to the left. I'm going to stay on the left, do your braking here. A little bit of trail braking works here as well. You're going for a late apex on this turn out to the exit curbing. There's a whole patch to use there, and go ahead and use it all. Clip this corner here. Too many people stay to the right. And clip that corner and go straight at the right entry onto turn 5. Double apex here. You can take 5 wider than this. This is 6, a late apex here, all the way out to the exit curbing on the right, then back over to the left. Again, 7, a big sweeper. You want to get in early on the apex and then push the car out using the throttle, trying to keep the steering the same. And as you come up to the apex at 8, you're going to let off the gas and let the car come back to the left and use the wheel if you need it. At 9, you're going to hit that apex and you're going to go right for that exit cone you see right there, and then straight over this apex and then right out to the exit cone that you see there. Bring it back left, get ready for turn 10B, and again the tricky one, It's a hard apex to hit because you're going to probably be carrying a lot of speed in there. If you can get it, great. If not, get as close as you can, and then out to the end of the exit there. And again, just be very, very careful with turn 11 is the most dangerous one. Take your time here, get it right, make sure you're going over this apex. You don't want to get too close and jump it and upset the car, but you can see how close you can get there without having any issues. And then there's actually enough runoff space there if you do the entry right. Okay, let's see what it looks like now on board the Corvette doing a fast lap. Here I'm entering turn 11, again over the apex curb, out to the exit curb, and then back over to the right. You can clearly see the blind nature of turn 1, so use those markers on your right over the apex there, all the way out. Usually I'm over that exit curb on the right after turn 1, but there I went a little short. Here you can see trying to come back and hit that apex on turn 2, turn 3, hard on the brakes here. For the Corvette, you can stay in third gear for most of this track, but you can see how much of that exit curbing there you use. Back over to the right, and then watch this, straight over, full throttle, going right into the start of turn 5, over the apex, out to the exit, again over the apex, and then out to the exit. I've got 2 tires there all the way to the end of the exit curb. Into turn 7, going to hit that apex early, and then push out. Look at the throttle, usually try to keep it the same. Let out right there to get close to the apex on 8, and then 9, going straight out as I can, not really moving the wheel much. Here again, trying to straighten out the track as much as possible. Into 10B, getting down there by that apex. Full throttle here, and then just winding it out. Look at how much of that exit curb is used. You can bring it back toward the middle if that's where the car wants to go. You're going to need to get back left. Again for turn 11, hard on the brakes here. Third gear, hitting that curb there, the one up there, and then you're right back around to turn 1. So that is how you find the line and how you drive the line at Gingerman Raceway. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button, and please subscribe for more videos from Sons of Speed. We concentrate most of our videos on really cool cars and on driving on track. Talk to you later. This is Brendan Appel for Sons of Speed.